Well, in fact, as we speak in the words of Dr. Singh only, that history will be kind to him, and history is indeed very kind to him at this point of time, will be also with the consideration of the kind of contributions. There was a time when there was not enough emphasis on how significant these reforms, steps, ideology, demeanor, and the kind of elegance that was in his political maturity. But now we understand, in fact, and the world collectively looks at his time being spent as a noted economist, a very fine politician who spearheaded the growth of India through the times of extreme crisis and distress. On that note, also joining me live is Dr. Sunny Dhiman, who's a Congress leader. Appreciate you joining me live as we are all watching the live visuals, and this is a very nostalgic time, not just for the Congress party, for the nation. We are all living through the lens of watching the history of Dr. Manmohan Singh's life, and there have been innumerous times when his kind of political achievement, the compulsions that he had to undergo as a politician within the Congress party were embroiled in a controversy. And now the Congress party stands together to bid him a farewell. Mr. Dhiman, how do you look at this entire legacy, the era of Dr. Singh now coming to an end?
It's an unfortunate demise of a giant in Indian politics. And uh, I would love to say that there's a saying in Sanskrit, but I'm translating that गडरियों के देश में पारस मणि को कौड़ियों के भाव बेच देते हैं. And this is the situation of our country, unfortunately, that such a giant, when he was the Prime Minister of India after Prime Minister Nehru, he was the first one to complete the 10-year tenure. He was not just demeaned, but uh, by the corporate media, but also the opposition in the same breath. And but he was such a statesman that he never tried to curtail the media. He always had press conferences, and we are still waiting to have a press conference by the Prime Minister office. And you can see the changes in India that uh, his time was an era when media was there to criticize the government, and that is a duty of the media. But now, unfortunately, it is the media which is the lapdog of the people sitting in the government. And yesterday, the people were saying that there's a controversy. They were creating controversy after the demise of such big person that Rahul Gandhi ji has toned down that ordinance, and they were trying to create a controversy over the death of this person. But I would love to remind that Mr. Singh, Dr. Singh, was a person who was a statesman, and as a statesman, he was of the responsibility of running a coalition government, whereas Mr. Gandhi was a person, and he is a person who's a warrior who has zero tolerance towards corruption. And see, because of the Rahul Gandhi stand, he has to face. He became the first victim when his membership of parliament got quashed last year, and which later on reinstated by the Supreme Court. So I see that there is a big gap, and unfortunately, when people leave us, then we see the brighter sides of them. But history will be kinder, but I don't know which history you're talking about. The history in which the chief minister of a state was admonishing a prime minister about the economic policy, and see the condition of this country now. The small and medium enterprises, they are kind of ruined in parliament after the note bandi. If you remember, it was organized plunder, and you see the condition of Indian economy. It's a jobless economy. The growth rate is down, and
Mr. Dhiman,
now we have
this is in
nobody to
fact
look.
not the time we are indulging into the kind of politics for talking about how the economy is right now than what it was. That's a totally different discussion that we can take at some other time. But at the very same time, we are only focusing and putting emphasis on the contributions. The contributions being put in spotlight right now reflect the learnings, the kind of decisions and the kind of reforms that we still need to look at. It is not only for, in fact, the time that politics did, of course, used to happen and how different it is. All right, I'll request you to kindly stay on with me on the broadcast as we'll speak further. But right now, my colleague Brian is at the Nigambodh Ghat, where the convoy has reached, where the mortal remains carrying the convoy of Dr. Singh has reached the Nigambodh Ghat. Brian, over to you.
Simran, you can actually see and understand that yes, the convoy has reached, and it's just, you can see that, understand that yes, it has reached, and just in a while now it will enter this very place. Now this Nigambodh Ghat, this entire place has been cordoned off, and now it's taking the very U-turn also, and now it will be reaching, this mortal remains has reached this very area, this very Nigambodh Ghat, and now then it is all eyes on that very vehicle, on that very beautifully decorated vehicle with garlands, with flowers, and now we can see and understand that this convoy has reached, and you see this very place also. Now you get an understanding also when a camera person is also trying to show you. See, you can actually understand and see, to all the viewers also on TV, you see that this is the very vehicle that has reached the Nigambodh Ghat, and now it's going to take a U-turn, and then after taking the U-turn it will enter this very Nigambodh Ghat. Now we are showing you these visuals of the very vehicle entering this very location, and now when you understand this very vehicle also that has been decorated beautifully with flowers and garlands are now being taken. You can see behind this also there is a convoy also that is going, and now it's going to take a U-turn now. So we are all eyes on this very vehicle. Now we are seeing that there is ahead of it, just around 100-200 meters away only, there is a U-turn, and then it will take this very U-turn and it will reach that very place. And you can see that there are several convoys and vehicles also that is going on, and you see there is another vehicle that has been decorated with that, and these vehicles, these convoys have reached this very location. Now you see, now it will take the U-turn also now, and we are just waiting for this convoy to reach this very to enter the location, and then the many leaders, the chief of army staff, the chief of defense staff, the air staff, naval staff will be entering, and at 11:36 also the prime minister himself will be reaching, and then the last rites will be happening, the cremation ceremony will be happening. But before that, again, before the cremation ceremony also, very importantly, the state honor, that all eyes are on this very state honor, that the highest, or state honor, that respect, the last respect for that is that very place. Now you see, Simran, we are trying to show you, we are trying to give you these visuals also, these rich visuals also, that these very visuals as well that is going on. And now it's taking the U-turn, and in just 2 to 3 minutes, not even that, this very vehicle will be entering, the entire this very cordon of area. They have opened the barricade for the vehicle to enter, and now they're taking the U-turn. This entire convoy is taking a U-turn, and we are all eyes are on this very U-turn it's going to take. So we are just waiting for this U-turn to happen, and then when it will reach, the entire state honor will happen and the cremation ceremony will happening. So definitely all eyes, Simran, all eyes to all of viewers who are watching us on TV also, and to everyone also to you, that all eyes are on this. And now even many leaders have also reached. You talk about Bhupinder Singh Hooda, you talk about Ashok Gehlot, you talk about Shashi Tharoor, you talk about all the senior leaders. They have already reached, and there are the Gandhi families also that is behind the convoy. His daughter, the family members are also behind the convoy. They are also just behind them, so they will also be reaching. You see the military police is also here, which means that the convoy has reached, and military police has been guarding this entire area. The entire area has been taken over the military by the CRPF and the Delhi police officials, who are making sure that There is entire security, there is entire vigil that has been made. The entire process goes smooth enough, and you see, Simran, we are trying to give you live visuals, these rich visuals where you get an idea of how rich this is, how this will go towards becoming a history itself. And now when you see where it has taken the U-turn, and just a while back, just a while after, just in just a moment or so, just in 1 or 2 minutes maximum, the convoy, the vehicle that has been decorated with flowers, with garlands will enter. So yes, all eyes on this, this vehicle, and many other people here. The journalists who are here, the people who are here, the Congress leaders who are here, the Karyakartas who are here. They're all eyes are on this very vehicle. They have been anticipating. This is that very moment where the state honors will be happening. And now also it's this entire area, this entire Nigambodh Ghat area has been jam-packed as well. And you see, you get a glimpse of it. It's coming. We are showing you that the vehicle has reached here, and behind that is the main vehicle. You see, there are two vehicles that has been decorated with garlands and flowers. So you see there are two vehicles. This is one of the vehicle, and behind it is the vehicle where the mortal remains of the former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh's mortal remains are there. So this is one of the vehicle that has been decorated with garlands, with flowers and all, where you can see the officials are here, the military officials are here. But this is not the vehicle that has the mortal remains, but the vehicle behind this, which is now coming, is the main vehicle, is the vehicle that has the mortal remains of the former Prime Minister. So Simran, we are showing you all the visuals we can from our end. Our camera person is also showing you, our closing on Zoom also, to give you a perspective. We are showing you from long shot, and we are also zooming in to give a perspective. And now you see, Simran, the wait is over, yeah, and it is coming. You can see, Simran, the vehicle has come here, and you see this is the very vehicle that is carrying the mortal remains of former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh that has reached, and behind this also the convoy is also. So you see, this is the very last journey of the former Prime Minister that is coming to a close, where the state honors will be happening in a while, then there will cremation ceremony will be happening, and here also we are showing you these live visuals. This is live on TV, this is live. We are showing you that the vehicle that is carrying the mortal remains of the former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh has reached. Now they will open this very, this barricading that has been done, this entire area that was cordoned off also. This very area will be opened now, this to enter the vehicle for enter to this very Nigambodh Ghat. And we are showing you the vehicle. You can see that this vehicle has been decorated with flowers and garlands, and behind this is the mortal remains of the former Prime Minister. So we are showing you these rich visuals, the high visuals, and you can see that there is so much going on here. There is so much happenings going on here, this very place where we are at ground zero, and we are showing you these live visuals, these rich visuals where there are many people who are here. There are many the Karyakartas are here, the big leaders are here, the journalists are here, and now you can show you, you see that there is this emergency red light is also, glowing, and you see that the vehicle, this very vehicle that is carrying, the mortal remains of, the former Prime Minister is reaching, and you can see that this vehicle has entirely reached, and now behind this is the mortal remains of the former Prime Minister. Being showing you vehicles, this is the very vehicle, and behind that is the main vehicle that is carrying the mortal remains. You see, Simran, you see all the TV viewers. This is we are showing you, all the people who are watching us on TV. This is the very, vehicle. This is the very vehicle where you are giving your live coverage, live visuals. You can see Rahul Gandhi there as well, who is standing, and he is also there. He's in this white T-shirt there. He's standing, and that is the, that is the very convoy, that is the very mortal remain of Dr. Manmohan Singh, and they are entering the Nigambodh Ghat. That is Rahul Gandhi there standing. We are giving you live coverage, live visuals of the Congress leaders who are there. They're behind the convoy, and now it has entered the barricading. Rahul Gandhi, along with the mortal remains of former Prime Minister, has entered this very location, has entered Nigambodh Ghat, and now the state honors will be taking place as well. And then then, the cremation ceremony will be happening. So these are the live visuals, these are the rich visuals that we are letting you know, we are showing you on our channel, and you get a perspective, you get the happening, you get a sense of the happening, you get a pulse of it, that what is happening here. So you get your entire, entire happening of the situation here. Again, I'll show you also, because it doesn't stop here. The entire convoy is going on. There are many leaders going on. So there's a proper happening here. There's so much going on. And it doesn't just stop here also, because you can see there are many leaders here who are entering, and more leaders will be entering post that as well. So you can see in a while, just a while back, you see the mortal remains of the former Prime Minister reached, along with there was Rahul Gandhi also. Earlier also there were many Congress leaders, many leaders who have reached as well. And there are more leaders who are reaching, their family members are reaching, his daughter, his wife, they are all reaching. The entire Gandhi family is also at this very place. They are also entering this location. We are trying to show you all these visuals also on our channel. And when you see this, you get a perspective, you get a pulse, you get what is happening. When you are sitting or you sitting wherever, and when you are watching this coverage also, you get an idea, you get what is happening, you get an idea, you get a flavor of what is happening. And we are trying to show you all the major happenings that is, that is taking place at this very place. Simran.
With us, we are also looking at, in fact, the farewell that's been granted to former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, whose final rites are just going to begin at this point of time at Nigambodh Ghat. The mortal remains of Dr. Singh have been brought inside Nigambodh Ghat, is what we are learning at this point, and we are in fact giving a major tribute to the legacy and to the rich contribution that has been made by Dr. Singh with his intellect and his expertise into shaping India's growth and development during the tenure. In fact, also playing a very prominent role into steering India's economy during the distressing financial crisis. Brian, stay on with us as we are also looking at these live visuals playing on the screens at this point. Now the final rites are just going to begin, and what we are understanding is that there are leaders from the Congress party who have gathered. Rahul Gandhi is seen being on that cavalcade just behind the car carrying the mortal remains. And at this point, in fact, it is just an emotional moment for the entire Congress party. Sonia Gandhi is also there, while Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also reached Nigambodh Ghat to bid the farewell to Dr. Singh, and at this point to remember how pivotal his decisions and key reforms have been. Brian, as in fact the convoy and the mortal remains carried in the convoy has reached inside the Nigambodh Ghat, take us through the live details that you're fetching at this point of time.
Well, Simran, you can see that it doesn't stop here. There are still many leaders who are coming, for former Prime Minister's daughter and the wife have also reached this very place. We've shown you live visuals of the convoy, of the vehicle also that had the mortal remains of former Prime Minister reached this very Nigambodh Ghat. Along with there was Rahul Gandhi also, where he was standing with his white t-shirt also on that vehicle. So we are giving you all the live visuals, and you see that there are many Congress leaders are still entering. Many leaders rather are entering is in this very place as well. And we've been showing you live coverage also of this very place. The barricading has been done. The vehicle has entered, and now we are waiting that in around in 5 to 6 minutes or so, the Prime Minister himself will be coming and the seat honors will be happening. There are many leaders. The Defense Secretary will be coming. The Chief of Naval Staff, the Chief of Defense Staff will also be coming. Everyone, all the major leaders will be coming, and we are anticipating the fact that just in a while now the state honors will be happening, where the Delhi police officials are here, the military are here, the paramilitary forces have also been deployed. So you can actually understand what all is happening here. You get a flavor of everything that is happening here. The entire pulse is right here, where you see there's so much happening that is going on at this very place, because the vehicle has entered. We've been waiting for the vehicle to enter for about a while now, and now when it has entered, now we are waiting for the other means main big leaders to enter and the Prime Minister himself to enter, so that we can start with we can start with the state honors also that will happen. You can see that many karyakartas leaders are also entering, and we are trying to show you visuals also, and the people, the leaders also coming. The entire barricading has opened, and there are many Congress leaders who, and also other karyakartas also, who are wanting to enter this very Nigambodh Ghat, and the police are not letting them enter, and the police have increased the security. The barricading has been done, and the police are there's a constant to and fro going on, constant argument is going on, where they are not allowing anyone without a valid ID card, without a valid proof, or until unless you are an MP, you are close to the former Prime Minister, or you are in some way connected that way. So until unless you are from the family, and you can also see there is a bit of a chaos also that is going on outside, where the police are shooing the karyakartas away from this very from entering. So yes, you can actually understand the securities are pretty much beefed up. It has intensified after the vehicle reached, and there will be more intensification of security when the Prime Minister himself reaches.
All right, Brian, I'll request you to be with us and continue to, in fact, bring us these live visuals. Now, what we're also looking at, that in just moments from now, the final journey and the final leg of the last journey, paying tribute and our respects to Dr. Singh, will be starting. Now, till then, let's also go across to see the political reactions that have come on the demise of Dr. Singh.